Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Kubeir. I'm a CICC licensed immigration consultant. This channel is all about Canadian immigration news, updates, things that you should do, should not do with your Canadian immigration application. IRCC has 65% more staff than they need to manage express entry. Wow. This one I never imagined because, hey, don't we all know that IRCC still has a considerable backlog even in express entry, which for some reason they're doing nothing about. And then to come to this information that, so what was happening is when the backlogs were creating so much of negative news, Sean Fraser has announced that we are recruiting more staff, and he had made that announcement more than once. Once he said 1,200 new staff were hired, then he said 500 new staff were hired, and those kind of news came out in the news, right? So now we have realized when they had a internal audit, and the parliamentary report has indicated that IRCC has 65% more staff than is required for express entry. This obviously could be a very good understanding of why so many applications in express entry are now being processed in not months, not in years, but in weeks. So the fastest I have recently seen was about 20 days flat application approved from AOR to PPR or portal request, whatever you want to call it. This was for CECs, federal skilled workers, both inland, outland, both. On an average, we are now seeing 2 to 4 months for the application processing to happen. Well, this is definitely one of the reasons why that could be happening. IRCC having 65% more people. Imagining sitting over a cup of chai and a bit of a smoke and say, hey, can we process this application? Yeah, okay, click, submit. Let's go and get another cup of chai because, hey, we've got so much of time to kill. 65% more staff. Can you imagine? At a point of time when we were thinking they don't have enough people to manage the applications, now they have 65%. But what does this basically mean? It also means that they are looking to spend 700 million over the next 5 years to meet their targets for processing over the express entry systems. When I'm saying more than 7 million, it's actually 762 million. And what they will be collecting from application fees is only 743 million. IRCC's express entry stream is also a loss-making stream for them. For people who think that IRCC is making money out of express entry, well, that's not really true. They need these staff, obviously, to process the applications within the 6 months standard, 80% of the applications. But they're also saying that this number of staff is adequate for the next 5 years because the numbers of target, the immigration plans, quotas will keep increasing year on year. So let's hope they don't fire the staff. Let's hope they keep the staff. Because trust me, I don't think any one of us is going to complain if you see your applications being processed in 2 months or less. That would be so much better than having had to wait for 2 years. There are so many people who are still struggling, not getting an application processed or information or status or anything to do with their application for even 2 years. And they have to then spend more money on mandamus, etc., just to get a decision from IRCC, which is pathetic. But yeah, that's how it's happening. And so connect with us, social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, of course. And if you're here, then hit on that like button, give it that boop. And of course, do subscribe to the channel. If you wish to discuss with me your situation, your case, your questions, your queries one-on-one, then please, this is the link. By all means, book an appointment. We'll be happy to discuss with you one-on-one. If you have received a notification of interest from Ontario and are simply not sure how you need to proceed, then drop us an email. We can help you handle your application. So if that's what you're looking to do, by all means do. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Definitely, this is the place to be for all the credible information that you want to get about Canadian immigration. Thank you so much for joining in. I shall see you next time. Until then, take care, stay safe.